Well, we're going to continue on with plutonium power today. We are getting the... Well, no, not plutonium. Uranium. All nuclear. But we are configuring all the generators to work at once. So we're going to keep doing that. I'm going to actually change the... what do you call this? My cannon. It needs a bit of a boost. I need some more. What angle was it going at? That's the question. That's a bit annoying, isn't it? Oh, actually. If I can do this while still looking... Yeah, hold on. I think that's right, yep. Alright. There's 1, 2, okay. So 1, 2, and then so I need, yeah. And 3, yeah, that's right. No. No, it's not. Yeah, okay, so put that one there. That's 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. So there'll be another one there. Right. Yeah, I think let's add that on. Alright, I think that's it. We'll give it a test flight. I'm sure it's going to be fine, but we'll find out. Yep, that's better. That's what I wanted. This will take us... Oops. All the way to here. Perfect. Alright, so we were... That's the 12 uraniums. and then there are going to be 3 fixonium and 6 plutonium. So I'm going to load up power. And this is going to switch. So this is still going to be going around. But I think from memory, so now I think I just rotate it. So waste is on this side. The waste is first. Yeah, okay, so these are just got to rotate. I want that one coming back this way. One going that way. Yeah. And that's to the right will be plutonium, which I don't have plutonium yet, so I can't do anything with that until it's done, but that's how it'll work. So I'm going to save this. Plutonium with splitters and mergers, power nuclear. Alright. So it's this one goes here. And it was like that, I'm pretty sure. That lines up there. And that lines up there. Yeah, that's it. That's one. Two. Three. I'm going to need to turn off the environmental effects. was it? There were more sound options. There weren't really. The ambient volume. It's just too overpowering. Alright, so I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So then this last one goes there. Don't think it has any. That's the end of the line. So then really this is the for the last 3 is these. This might change, but no. That should be about it. Alright. Well then, we'll work our way from over here back first. So these will go like that. I might just put them down and then do the finessing afterwards. We'll go back and finesse it all. I think we need that. This one's going to be a bit trickier, I think. We'll better sort it out. Not sure we're going to have a big issue here, because I did make the corners here, but I reckon we might be... Yeah, this is where we've got to be careful. I'll get back to this. Actually, I suppose this one and this one, because that's the last one. So these three, okay. Yeah. So this one can go here. And this one, but they don't need mergers because there's going to be no waste. Alright, we'll go back here first. We'll go back to the start and belt and tidy. As we go. So these are going to make, in total, 15 plutonium waste a minute. This is all going to be Mark 1. Right. We need to get these better like that. Curve. My fucking neighbour starting to come together. All those dang angles slowing you down and stuff. Yeah, you're right. That's the trick, isn't it? With all the corners and angles. But once you come up with a system you can follow, then it's not too bad. You've just got to be patient, I suppose. I hope you're doing well today. That looks good. So this, I do need another one there. I think that looks good where it stops like okay, alright, so let's try there. I think that's it there. That's just an expansion joint. It's what happens in concreting. You've got to allow for expansion joints. It's definitely an engineering thing. Come back one on this. That's it. Needs to be a little bit longer, that one. Doing just fine. Have to take the dogs out. Hope you're doing well. I'm getting much better, thank you. Cold is... I'm getting better. Cold is almost gone. No, I'm not there. Got to turn it the other way. Yep. Oops. These over here. Ooh, we're halfway towards our golden nut. Yeah, I'm not happy with that one. Come back this way. Yeah, I think that's a bit better. Alright. Okay, so what have we done here? We've done... That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the last one for these. This is number... So these come in and terminate here. So this one... Let's see how I did it over here. Okay, so I did the drop down, yep. That's it. This one... Come one more. Don't know if I had that there. Oh yeah. Let's just see if I did that over here. Oh yeah, I had it recessed in and popping up. That's right. Perfect. All right, that was like that. One, two, three, four, five, and the 6 was that one over there, the last one. So then the last thing will be I want to see how I can do this. Last one is the I think it's this height here. I think I'm going to bring the fixonium rods around this way on the outside edge. Why can't I do a straight work nicely? Because it's not, yeah, that's not nice at all, I think. I've got to do them interesting. What about there and there? Yeah, that's better. A curve, maybe. Oops, that's not right. Is it because it's too... it's into the curve, I suppose. But I don't want it there. Where do I run it? No, I'm on the wrong... that's why. It's there. And then actually, technically,
buckle up, there's a raid incoming.
I think it's there.
Thank you, Dragon Hartwinkin, for the
Look
raid
out.
of 18 viewers.
Dragonheart's coming with a raid with 18 viewers. Welcome, viewers. Last playing Enshrouded, back into the Enshrouded again. I hope it was excellent. I hope you enjoyed your adventures. Sponget coming in with the Dragonheart raid. Welcome, Sponget. How's things today, Dragonheart? I'm just playing with belts and discovering some things with the conveyor supports and alignments with the wall supports. Just noticing that they don't align. That's just... nothing changes in Satisfactory. There's always something weird. I think it's that one. You survived the adventure, only died less than a dozen times. Well, that's not too bad, I suppose. From a enshrouded perspective, it's good to hear. We're yeah, like I said, I'm just trying to do some this is my build for nuclear, by the way. So I have 12 reactors that do uranium, and then 6 will do plutonium, and the last 3 will do fixonium. So I'm just figuring out how to get those last 3 belts in to do the fixonium. I'm just fiddling around with some design elements here. I think it's going to be that one. And maybe that one. That changes how I want to do that, doesn't it? I can't use the supports if I do that, but I'll come up with a better way. Alright, go to the dash. Have a great day. Not a problem at all. Thank you very much for coming in with your community. I'll look after him, I hope. Hope you have a good time. We'll chat to you later. I do think this is the go, though. I think this is going to be... the solution, but what I'll do is I'll bring that back to here. Doesn't look right. I reckon tried a few curved examples. There's 1, 2. I reckon that's the one. We'll just ditch that. I think so. Oh, Demon, sorry, I didn't see you there coming in with a raid. Good to see you there, Demon. There's so much going on. You know how it is. I like how that transitions in there like that. Then maybe Trying to think if that's worth. Just remove that harsh edge for that. Can't really. There's no other option really. That'll do. Alright, so now this section here. I think that goes there like that. This all looks a bit odd, but it might look better in a second. That really didn't achieve much, but it's these bits here. I've got to do my other one around the other right way. All right. As you can see here, these are what I call, what are they called? Relief cracks. What are they called? They're called, there's a proper engineering term. Stress cracks or whatever. I don't know, I'm just making stuff up. Expansion joints. It's an expansion joint. You get that in concreting all the time. Very common engineering concept. Jeez, I hate that. Yep, that's the spot, and then you don't double click. I might click because that one's on the spot. And there. That's it. Perfect. So that'll just go into there like that. And then that goes there. And that goes there. I went a bit further than I wanted to that time. Yep. That's supposed to go there. Right, and then no, wrong way. That's the way. Yeah, need to delete that one. This one. I think goes to there. I think I'm going to. That's it. And this one will go. And that's the end of the, that's it. They're all hooked up. So now that I know that's going to work, well, let's get our belt back. I don't mind how this works. I think this is pretty cool. I got a feeling some annoying rocks here. They're what are they? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, that's it. Might have to do all these rocks over here too. Charles, hello, welcome. I hope you're well. I am getting better, thanks, Charles. Just a little bit of head cold and congestion left, but better than what it was. Damn kids. Hey. Give me all their germs. Alright, so this is where we finish up. everything's going to come over these rocks and down. And I was thinking about this. Oh yeah, we'll have to redo this too, won't we? Let's just do this first. We were just talking about how lucky you were this year. So sorry, when I was a cashier, it was the same though. Yeah. I've been taking some multivitamins, so I don't think it's been as bad as it could have been, you know, in the past. I reckon this is the center here. So I reckon from the middle would come this one. And if I wanted it coming down, that's what we'll do. I'm back to glad, yes, feeling well. I am feeling better, thank you. Still got a little bit of a head cold, but that's not a problem. Better than what it was. I really struggle when I can't when I've got a headache. When my brain has that feeling, that really does my head in. So then I would say the next one would be I'm going to do, leave a gap there, so here. Yeah, what I've got to do there's a lot of things I can work through, but having that headache is not one of them. Let's try this. But I often wonder how kids feel. Why isn't that working? How they must feel, because they can't communicate that they're feeling crap very well. Especially for a toddler or something, you know, like a baby. This is going to be plutonium waste coming back. One more. Yeah, put that there. But yeah, it does frustrate me though, with things like wanting to stream. Like, I feel like I'm letting people down because I can't jump on and stream because I'm feeling like crap. It really annoys me. Your son had allergies to the formulas and ear infections non-stop before the tubes we got put in. Ah, Charles, yeah. Yeah, well, there was a child recently that had those tubes put in. And yeah, before that he had all this gooey stuff coming out of his ears, and he just wasn't a happy boy. And afterwards, completely different child. It's absolutely amazing. If I put this here, I like that, but I'm stuck with this block. I know. What about if we do this? Oh, that might be it. I do that one there. It doesn't like the block of the same type, occupying the same space. What about a 2 meter? And we do it vertical. Yeah, that's the solution. Yeah, look at that. Nice. And then that one there. There's a little curved surface. Nice. I like that. The no soya was so expensive. Yeah, right. You're working 3 jobs back then. I bet it was. You're happy to get him potty trained and eating real food. All those milestones. Yep. It's amazing what they do to your everyone's quality of life. This will be the, is that the right? No. This is the rods that are going to come in. If I can do this. Let's try this. So that would be, technically it should be there. And this. So because this is future stuff, This will be... This is the one flaw of the game. Is you can select items that haven't been researched yet. How do I do a... Yeah, this is what I want. I haven't made... I haven't unlocked Fixonium yet. And Signs is the only area of the game that reveals stuff before it's available. And just to prove what I'm saying, here's a smart splitter. And I come in here, if I look for Fixonium, it's not here. But in Signs it is. This will be plutonium waste. And this will be plutonium rods. That's uranium, that's plutonium. Right. And then we're going to have uranium waste, which will be here. And that one. Oh, don't make me get rid of that. Weird it shows in one but not the other. Yeah, I know, Charles. It's one of those oversights that someone's not really realized. So it's definitely a game, what do you call it? A spoiler. So I know this is going to be uranium waste, so I'm not going to put a sign up. And this is going to be uranium rods. That's stuff I already know. So there's going to be one there. So there. Yeah, this is uranium rods coming in. Alright, now that it's done that, now that I have everything defined here, I'm going to put in the electricity. I want to connect these to the central, have all the power connected together for all the water extractors. And I wanted to get this done first before I did anything. I was thinking of using the sides here, but I can't really with that there. That's kind of a showstopper. And once I get the power, I can get rid of these dummy power poles, because then I'll be able to hover. hold on, I didn't leave enough room here, or did I leave? Yeah, no, I didn't. All right. I might make a blueprint to go on these arms. Fine, I'll just build another one. See if I can. So what I'm going to do is put did that. Actually, that's so simple. That'll actually work really well. You're just starting playing with this print yourself. The nifty thing, yeah, the blueprint is great. Like, it just saves all that 26 different ways to do something. Repeating it over and over and over and over again.
Thank you to _gladder_Viking for renewing your Prime sub of 5 months.
Absolutely awesome, Glad. Thank you very much for coming with that resub, 5 months. Really appreciate your generosity and support using your Prime membership. Remember, folks, if you've got a Prime membership, use it every month. Give it to someone, because otherwise it goes away, goes wasted. Oh, I'm over here because I run out of power. Okay, I think this is what I need. So if I go, yeah, this is what I want. I'll make this right, that's what I want. Sub height, excellent. You wish you hadn't waited so long, Charles? Yeah. It's one of those things, isn't it? You put it off, and then you start using it, you realise how good it is. So Deglad's kicked off a hype train. That's awesome, Deglad. Thank you. Folks, jump on in if you want the hype train, or don't. I won't lose any sleep, don't worry. Okay, how does this blueprint... I wanted to put it here, like that. Because I was thinking So this one here, I want it on the inside there. Ooh, maybe like that. How does that look? I may have to do this one as a Mark II, as a double. You can't upgrade them then though, can you? That's the only annoying thing. Oh, they won't work on these. Must be to a wall or similar. They're almost exactly what I need. Go on to that. Let me see what that looks like. So you're saying that if 20,000 viewers would jump in and give you a hell of a run, you wouldn't sleep any less? You're one stable guy? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. We're all about the chill vibes here. How do I get into there to build this? I don't know what I'd do if I had 20,000 viewers. I wouldn't get any building done, that's for sure. Alright, so it would have to be like this to here. That looks fine there. And that one looks fine to there. So there's a bit of manual fiddling here. I'm going to make another blueprint for that power connector. So all I would do for this case, I'll just use this to help me. We'll go power. It's literally all I want is that. Make this one. That one. Alright, so I think I know how to do this now. It's a little bit fiddly, but you know what? I don't even think I'll do one more. I'm actually thinking I don't need this at all. Alright. Alright. So instead of this, if I put this one here, oh, that's not the keystroke I was after, like that. Still need to get rid of this to go from here to here. I think I like that better. And then, so if I do the next one here, so that goes there, and this one goes there. And that goes to there. Yeah, I like that. So I could have built that into the original blueprints, but too late now. We just have to go around and retrofit it. That's right, there's only 19 more to do. No, it's not that one there. This one. And this one will go here. Perfect. Alright. This won't take long to do. Be good to get it all sorted out. Yeah, so if I do that other end first, then I can make the blueprint cycling much quicker and easier. Let's grab that one there. Can be a bit harder to get it pinned onto blueprints. Sometimes, but a bit of persistence. There we go. Yeah, I should have thought about my blueprint more when I built it, but hey. That's probably the only major thing I've had to redo with all of this. So I'm pretty happy. Alright, there we go. And that one to there, that one to there, that to there, and that. How does that one look? You gotta be alright. Just plod along. I'm really glad how all this came together. It's a good use of the space. The environment fits in nicely. Am I getting the right ones? Yeah. Yep. I don't think I'm where I want to be with this one. I'm going to redo it. Yeah, see that's in the center there, so what have I done wrong? That's better. Yeah, that's better. Rightio. Get this one here. This one's very close. Alright, we're kind of halfway there. What's up, Randy? You come up for a pat, are you? Alright, hold on. Just hold your horses. You'll get your pat. Alright. Come on. Come on. Up you come. Yeah. Who's our good boy, hey? Hey? Coming up, putting your nose against my hand, telling me you want something. Usually it's a pat. I feel like it's a pat. You still might want to go outside, but you're not going to say no to a pat. Oh yeah. No. No, you're not. Ooh, bum scratch and a chest scratch at the same time. Oh yeah, it's good, isn't it? Yeah. Hey. Good. Hey. Oh, Charles has got his hands in the air for you, Randy. Hey. Oh, he's a good boy. Behind the ear, on the chest. What do you reckon? Hmm? I know, right? Are we done? We're done. All right. Well, I'm going to have a quick break. I'll be back in a sec. All right, I'm back. We're, Randy's happy. And this is all coming on nicely. Just keep progressing around doing these. Now this one... Okay, this is from a blueprint. Alright, so this one... I've got to do it there. I think if I try and do it the full length, it will collapse. I need some power in the middle here. Alright. Right, so they're on this side, not that side. Okay, so I actually forgot to wire up these water extractors. Might have to put another one halfway along. Oh, that's not the angle I want. Let's do this. Oh, I hate how they... Oh. That's better. I think that's it. Thanks very much, Charles. Yeah, so if I go from here all the way down to here, oh, no, I thought there might be some clipping, but no, that's a fantastic stretch with no clipping. That makes you very happy. That's those. They're up to these ones here now. We've definitely passed halfway now. This is great. Making good progress. Oh, that's not what I wanted. There's a few of these I mustn't have removed. I thought I removed all the excess ones. Oh, it's alright. We're finding them as we go. Right, that one's done. That's looking good. Not many to go now. I've got no idea why you guys don't want it snapping as a blueprint. Yeah, that one's all done. Looking good. That one and right. Only a couple to go, and then we can power them all up. And we can get rid of all these temporary power poles too. And this one's a long one. Oh, there's no power out here. Still need some temporary power poles by the looks of it. Right, so that's that one done. I think this is the last one. Also, I can get rid of that. So like, oh, there's someone in the nuclear reactor. There's a body. No, it's just my reflection. Is it? No. Oh no, it's just the robotic arm. So from back here, the robotic arm looked like a body. There's the head. There's an arm. There's the legs. Right, pareidolia. Rightio. And then, what would this look like if I hook this one up to here? Alright, that's fine. Then, where should I officially feed the power in? I've got a tower back here. I haven't connected the rear up yet. This is where I've got power coming in. It's not really final. I think I might temporarily, we'll make an entry point here for the moment. And they should all be firing up now. That added a chunk of power to the network. 22, 23, 25, 26. So they're all just going to be filling the pipes because I haven't got a power connector on the back of these yet. Oh no, they do fill the building. Okay. There you go, hey? This should all drop off in a minute. Because once the pipes are full, they'll power off. Let's go around and get rid of all these poles. Now these ones came from the... Yeah, right, because all of that is the hovering power from my geothermals. I might leave those ones that go up to the back there still there. Oops. because I'll still probably use that up there in a bit. Sneaky power pole behind the waterfall. Well, that's most of that. Right, yeah, so that is... So now we have to build. I want to hook the back up as well, but I also want to start defining our construction area. Because I've got waste, I've got all my products that come and go out of here. So I want to, all of that there, we're going to use this flat area to build our facilities while working around what's around us. And I need to tidy up as I go. Starting off with, well, I would assume then that this would be my working height for ground. That actually would work pretty nice there. I think that height would be the right height. I'm just wondering if, let's look at the map. I kind of probably want the factory to be like that to get the most out of this whole area, I reckon. Glad, right? Got a meeting. Be back later. Not a problem at all. We'll chat to you soon. So what have we got here? We've got our rods first. Yeah, okay. I think this might be alright. So let's have a look at our spreadsheet. We want uranium power. So we've got these 12 machines built. Oops. We then have built these 24 water extractors. So we're going to be making 15 manufacturers making uranium fuel rods. Thinking about that in, it's a big setup. Yeah, right. It's going to be a big build, isn't it? How? So we're going to build this from backwards to forwards. So if we've got 15 machines, we're going to need some power back here to do hovering. Right, well I think unfortunately we're going to have to go nuts with some cluster nobelisks, I think. Lots of space, that's right, Charles. We need to do some clearing. We'll get that save time up there in no time. That's right, Charles. Yep. You're right. Tick, tick, tick. Now saving game. It's been pretty good for the current time being, but yeah. I think things will change. We may end up killing some lizard doggos in the process too, I think. Not my fault. Yeah, it's just giving me a good idea now of what we're going to do. Oops. Say it isn't so. Lol, my first unfollow was of this guy. You wouldn't believe what he did to a doggo. He put waste in him and pushed him off the cliff. It was terrible. I mean, I suppose technically he's onto something. Alright. Just going to get rid of some of these nodes. All right. I've got a feeling that's the right level to use there, because it's a bit undulating. So how high is this up? So 3 foundations above, 2 meters above the floor of this. All right. And, what I'm looking at doing is finding probably this here is the most parallel to the beach. What does this one look like? No, that one's better. All right. So let's start, I would say, from here to there. Yeah, all right. I'm going to go back to fix it foundation. And we're going to lay a bunch of this. So this probably to here. Oh. So someone's getting stuck in foundations. And what I might do to start off with is just put some... Beans are drawn to big builds there, aren't they? There's nothing you can do about it with a bean. Put this along here for some hovering. Officer Doug Eiffel, you like nuclear? Nice. Yeah, I'm setting up a little build here that will do the entire nuclear process. We'll have 12 uraniums and 6 plutonium and 3 fixoniums. Alright, you need to go away. Thank you. What's your nuclear setup like? Oops. Oh, wrong button. Got all these while I feel like it. I feel like, oh yeah, there's a lizard doggo there. Alright. Can we at least move you to safer ground? Alright, doggo with a long name. Your nuclear setup is currently at the bottom of the ocean on the west side of the map. Nice. Well, I'm going to call this one saved doggo number 1. Alright, come on. I'll need to relocate you over to I lost him already. There he is, I can hear him. Right. Oh, you're in the water. Alright. Come this way. This is why they're so annoying. You like to keep it out of view, fair enough. I've got mine in this nice lake area in the northern forest. Where'd you go? Wait. Yeah. Follow me. There we are. God, you're annoying. You can kill those? Oh, I know you can kill lizard doggos very easily. Don't you worry about that. That's why I'm relocating him. So viewers don't complain when one dies. A guy named Natro actually has the first confirmed dogger kill from way back in the closed alpha, and he's worked hard to maintain the high score since then. So you have some catching up to do. Well, there you go, hey? Things I never knew. I was the first person to discover that you can fly lizard doggos in the back of them, the moth, the giant manta. And that was around update 4 or something. All you got to do is just trap him in a box like that, and then that's above the flight path of the manta, and then as the manta flies over the top, delete the cage you've got them in, and they'll fall onto the manta and you can fly with them for quite a ways. You can yeet them safely with a space elevator. That's pretty cool. Nice. Nudge it underground and yeet wildlife. Good to know about them into that. Oh, right. Nudge it underground. Yeah, I see what you're saying. That's pretty funny. Every shipment, send it off. I haven't tried it since a long time ago, so there is a chance that it may not work anymore. Let's just say vanilla nudge. So glad they added a vertical nudging. Yeah, definitely, and also the infinite nudging makes a big difference. Alright, so let's just have a quick look at a few things.
Hey Smackin', you just got a follow.
Thank you, Officer Dojiful, for the follow.
Oh, thanks for the follow, officer. Encased uranium cells, they can be sunk. Okay. Encased uranium beams. And encased industrial beams. Okay, right. So I can overflow those. So if I'm doing 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Oh, they're groups of threes. Yeah. Alright, so it'll be one of these. Just figuring out a few things. I might do them. This. Maybe there. Yeah, that's alright, I suppose. I do that. We just do a manifold all the way along, I think. Okay, so then there'd be one like that. And overflow's going that way, or I'm going to do overflow going that way, I think. The overflow is that one there. Yeah, we'll do that. So then I'll have 3. Yeah, I don't reckon I'm going to get 15 along here. 4. 5. 6. Alright, so if I did 6, I've got enough room to do another 6 reversed. That would be 12. And then 13, 14, 15 across here, maybe? How much further? Maybe. Clear out some of this stuff. So that's 6. 7. 8. 9. And I reckon I'll do the other ones here. I don't have a mirror. And that's not really, that's going to be in the way. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 9. Okay. No, I've got an idea. I've got an idea. So... and that is to fall from the air. So technically that was there. Then we're looking at something like that. But that there. Maybe no. So that was there. I probably want it back there. Put that one there. So that's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Right. Okay. That would mean that works. I'm going to hook up power to all this, then I'll be able to zoop around a bit better. can start there. We'll do this better later. Let's get a manufacturer pole. And I'll just do I'll just do this to here for the time being while I sort some things out. Just clean up some more landscape while we're at it. Right. I feel like I'm not sure. No, that's alright, I suppose. Okay, so they're a little bit different, but it still shouldn't matter. Okay. Just check a couple things out. One there. One there. That should be, yeah, alright, that's all good. I'm happy with that spacing. Rightio. So I'm thinking along here. Can I have I don't know if I like that. I think I'm going to go with that. struggle with the blueprint sometimes when you're hovering. Good. Right, so these are just going to be uranium fuel rods at 100%. Right, yeah, that's that. Then right, so I'm gonna choose. I'm gonna get rid of all this stuff over here. That's there. No, I might get rid of the bottom ones. If I get rid of the bottom, that gets rid of that too, doesn't it? Which one's easy to get rid of? Get rid of this N one, there's not much to getting rid of it. Get rid of this back one. Is that? I will figure that out a bit later. No, I need to figure it out now. I think I'll get rid of this back one. And I'll deal with the so it's all of the backwards facing ones. I'll get rid of the support mounts later. I need to get rid of these belts too, don't I? Right, okay. Everything here is going to be Mark 1 belts. Get rid of that. Right, get all these hooked up. So many belts. Okay, that's all the incoming belts. Then I'm going to split each one in the middle here. So there'll be one there, that way. One there. And one there. And then because this goes that way and that way. It would work if I did that, because there'd be one here. So if we did that one there, that one there. There's going to be some... Yeah, I need to do some supports. Let's do that one there. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so then that one. There. I don't need that one then. That was a test. Right, so that's that way. And that one's to there. And then that would be... Trying to think what would look best. The rod, the uranium cell is the most. I might put it down lower. So then that's 20, 40, 60, 120, 180. So that's a Mark III coming in here. Yeah, that's okay, yep. Yep, okay, yep. Encased uranium cell will be on the bottom. Rightio. Oops. There we go. All right. So then this is going to go like that. Where am I going with this one? Here? Yeah, I might have to put a post in. Yep. So I reckon here we'll do the same. So I'm going to put where are we? I'll put this sign maybe here. Maybe here. Right, so this is for the nuclear reactor. That's what it is. And this is uranium power. So you'll have encased uranium cells at 300 by 15 is 20 each. Might just copy and paste that there and there. And then there will be encased industrial beams, and they will be 18. That's 1.2 per machine each. And electromagnetic control rod, that one, that's going to be 30 by 15 is 2 each, right? And then that will output uranium fuel rods at 6 per minute. 15 machines is 0.4 each. Right, and I'm going to grab that sign there. Oh. Put it there. And then I'll maybe we'll put these maybe here. That is the encased industrial beams. This, I can solve that, that's all right. that way, and then the last one will be the electromagnetic control rods. Alright, we've done that one. Perfect. And then this one here, and then these will be down here. We have Mark II there. That's Mark I, and that's Mark I. That's Mark I. Yep. It's these ones. That should be Mark. No, hold on. That one is a Mark III. Mark II. Everything else is good. Perfect. Let's finish the output and the overflow. It's on the line. Perspective is hard sometimes with the hover pack. So I'm curious. That might be just right. We go, what, that way? Through there. probably the best spot for it. There and there. Right. That works well. So that'll be all the rods coming out, and they're going to be heading this way. I'll get rid of you. Oh, I need some more power along here for hovering. Right, so I'm not sure. That's that one there. I'm not 100% sure about some of this. But we're working out as we go. All right. Oh, there's another lizard doggo that might die. Maybe we can rescue him. Oh, follow me. Where'd you go? There you are. Wait. All through here if you want. I don't care. Just follow me. I bet you won't be able to get in here. Ah, some rubber. Thanks. Alright. There's two of them now. Oh, that shouldn't be there at all. That should not be there like that at all. Seems nice enough. Right, so let's go with I think I could go, no, I'll go to there. That's the output. No, that's the input. Lovely. That's the rods coming in. Then I want to do one more thing and then I think I'll wrap it up for today. And that's the overflow. So this is my overflow. I might put the awesome sink literally in line with where the overflow comes out. That is, should be there. That's lined up right. And this will get power. Say let's go with this. That was too long. Right. Excellent. And just the other side, I want to wrap that overflow into the back of that so it all comes together. So I want to use this. This will work perfectly, yes. That I'll do it to here. Actually, no, we'll just do this. That's the overflow there. I need to come around the outside. So I reckon in that case, let's do this. That to there. There's our overflow. That comes in, joins up with that, goes down there. Perfect. Lovely. Loving it. I think we've got the basis of our setup now. Actually, there's one thing I wanted to do first, and that was to put some storage for this, so I can store it up first and then release it. So then I would put a smart splitter here, and then I can just say all I can say is nothing's going anywhere. And then that means, actually, I might... Yeah. So it's all belted up, ready to go. All I've got to do is just turn it on, is enable it. But it'll store up in here. The reason I want to do that is, these have got a supply of what? It's 50 rods per stack, so 12 by 50 is 600 rods. I'd like to build 600 rods up first before letting it go out and saturate their whole network. And 600 would be how many stacks? 12 stacks, yeah. So yeah, that's heaps of room. I'll be back in 1 sec, folks. Alright, I reckon we can... I'm not near the waterfalls anymore, so I can turn this ambient volume back up. But I'm happy with what we've done today. It's a good start on the production line as such. We're ready to start making all the products, and they'll come in and yeah, we'll have to make some storage for the waste, because initially we're going to have to store it until we progress to the next level, because I've set up the way I'm going to do everything is, after the rods are being made, we make the magnetic field generator, Newton Nobles is thrown in there as well, cooling systems, heat sinks, fused modular frames, turbo motors, thermal propulsion rockets, before moving to plutonium power. So I need to and once we do that, we start using up that uranium. So we can get that waste stored up first, so it will keep running, and then once we set up plutonium, we might turn this off again so there's no more waste being generated from these for a while, and let that waste drain out, but let the plutonium use it up. And then once it's been used up, then we can turn this one, we can enable these again to start making power and keep that system running. But that's all on the books, things to do as we're going to move along, but I'm liking our progress so far. I'm happy I've got all of this set up ready to go. I don't have to touch this at all. We have to hook up the rear of the generators, the reactors. I haven't done that yet. But I wanted to get this area laid out a bit first before I did that, so I knew what was happening, so I could beautify this area and make it look good, and that's going to come soon. I'm still not 100% sure how to do it, how to tidy it up, but we will get there. Where are we? Put the jetpack back on. I do need to build a cannon for shooting myself backwards. I'm not going to worry about that today. That can be another episode. I've got a cannon for getting over here. I might catch a train back. If there's one here waiting. We'll go wait on the train line. We'll be able to catch a train. There's a few that flow through this area. Or we just hover back on the tracks. Don't see any heading back yet. We'll go back to our jetpack. Wow, what a lovely way to see the city expose itself. We'll go back and see how many coupons we've made today. Our assembly director systems are all completed, which is absolutely amazing. Once we do the uranium power, we'll move on to the next space elevator parts, because we'll unlock. They've been unlocked with the this part of the tech tree. 9 coupons. Very nice. Alright, let's make a note of that. Perfect. Right, yeah. Let's chuck the hollow pack back on too. Alright folks, busy day today. We finished with setting up the nuclear reactors. We finished doing all the belts to all the uranium and the future plutonium and future fixonium, and then we hooked up the power for all the water extractors for all of those, so they're all ready to go. And then we started with the uranium fuel rod manufacturers. We placed 15 of those down and got the belts set up for those, ready to feed into the 12 reactors. And so the next steps are to start building those chain production lines that are coming in, and yeah, it's all coming together. It's going to take a bit, but I'm enjoying the process, and yeah, lots of fun to be had. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening, and night. I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.